because I felt there was just so much energy and I couldn't make sense of it. And so that's, it was sort of part of my process to go, I need help to understand what I'm seeing. And by, doing that, I sort of met a guide, which everybody loves my guide. He's a gingerbread man of light. I described him. And he was there the whole time. He was there right from the beginning, and I think I spotted him on the second or third day. My gingerbread man of light, he's everybody's favourite in the group. I tried to bring him along and show him to people because, and stuff like that. So I have a gingerbread man of light. He's a simpler sort of intellect, I thought. So
that's cool.
It's very cool.
I didn't know anything like that.
He's very cool.
My experience with guides was that I'm not ready for guides, to be shown guides yet.
Right. Oh, see, I had a touch on the shoulder. That was the first indication that I had a guide. I had a really strong, somebody touched me on my shoulder. And then that I think my next experience was to ask for, to show yourselves, in whatever form. And there's my gingerbread man of light.
How would you describe experiencing that?
Just really, it's not, it's very different state of consciousness to this reality, to what we know of. It's just a different consciousness, but I know that it's more a knowing feeling rather than I did have the visual, which was great. I sort of asked for that because I couldn't comprehend all the energy that I saw, just so much energy, just crazy, and I needed help in comprehending it, and there's my little gingerbread man. I can see him now.
Is it like Shrek gingerbread man?
We kind of. I've drawn pictures of him actually, so he's sort of just soft
I'd
edges.
love to see a journal.
Yeah.
Sorry to describe him again. Sorry.
Yeah, he's got he does have that sort of shape. He's sort of star-like, but his head's like a little bit.
No.
Yeah, so he was my first thing, and then other people were having, which I thought was very cool. Like Deborah in the group kept seeing me in her. And she says, she gave me a note, which I'll show you as well, which was, I have a guy called Absalom. He wants to meet me and he loves me very much. And so he's not the gingerbread man, apparently, because he tapped her again on one sort of day. He sort of spoke to her again. He said, she's not turning around. She's not seeing me. And that day, in that same experience, I heard Emma, and I'd never had an audio. I heard Emma, somebody calling my name, and I didn't turn around. I was like on a staircase or something in my mind. I didn't turn around. I just heard the Emma. I went, oh, who's that? And I think that was Deborah calling out to say, look at your guide, because she was trying to show me Absalom. Yeah.
Gives me goosebumps.
It's very cool. And so the next day I said, okay, Absalom, I've got your name. Where are you? And then I saw two figures in a doorway. So I think they're still in the distance. I think it's the man on the hill. The two doors is the choice or something for me, but the two figures in the doorway are two guides.
But there's two,
Yeah, there's two, and I've got my gingerbread man of light. He's the name I've given him, but he's a simpler entity to me. He makes me so happy. And I was bringing him through my coloured rooms. He was there all the time in my coloured rooms and stuff like that. And we had Byron was in our group, who's a musician and has done shamanistic rituals. So we did this shamanistic ritual where we wanted to have a party together in 21. We were all sitting in the meeting room together and turned off the lights, and Byron started shaking these rattles and he'd move around us, which was I found that really easy to click into that zone. We were having a party and I was trying to show everybody my gingerbread man, and I was like dancing like this, and Andre was sitting there, and then when we came to, he's like, I saw you dancing before I'd even said anything. You were doing this. I was like, yes. It was very cool. And I tried to show everybody my gingerbread man, but they didn't see him. He was there at the party. It's like, check him out. He's very cute. So he seems like a simpler entity to me, but joyous, always happy. So.
Well, and what did you get from him? From the joy of meeting him.
This was the thing, I couldn't really understand him. Initially it was just like he was just leaping around everywhere, just jumping around. I was like, I can't understand that. I was like, can I try and understand you? And he'd come really close, and then he'd zip out like that. But he's just a joyous. I get the sense that he's a simpler sort of entity or part of me in a way, and just jumping around, and
that's cute.
He's very cute. Everybody in the group wanted to see
Sounds
him.
like Dottie.
Yeah, well, it could have. Yeah, it felt like a dog type thing actually when I thought about it. That thought did occur to me. Yeah, very cute.
It's amazing hearing you talk and describe things in this way.
Yeah.
That it's beyond. Just so that
Yes.
the left brain barrier that.
That's right.
Before you experience this.
That's right. That falls away.
It's great that you dropped that so quickly and got into the groove.
Yeah.
And there, for you watching testimonials or me describing that you have similar experiences and all that kind of stuff, that you see each other and there are all these fluid experiences.
That's right. Yeah.
It's amazing to hear you talk like this.
Yeah. There's I think it was the second day, so I was just, so surprised that I couldn't see it before, and it's just everywhere. Like I just, I think that's what's very cool about this program, and doing the walk out into all my senses are heightened incredibly, and just the connection with, there was like a rabbit that just went past. I was like, I just feel so connected to that and to the bird, and I could hear crazy things that I usually wouldn't hear, and just intent, I could hear singing as well, like, which was very cool, and just I feel like all my senses are heightened. I'm just bigger than my body, which is very cool.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It is, and just some of the exercises, the letting go of. I think it was letting go. I think it was that sort of exercise. Not quite sure what it's called. I'll have to check my little notebook. But the letting go of things was beautiful for me, just because just a couple of issues that I needed to sort out internally, and to let go of some of these things that hold you down and hold you into this skin as well that you don't need. And it seems so simple when you just let them go, sort of thing. So I feel it is a soul spa, as Kevin would say. He was so in the zone the whole time. He's just like,
Well, he's a very experienced meditator.
Yeah.
He's been actively searching that stuff for 30 years or whatever.
Yeah, so. That's right. Such good trainers. They were both lovely. Charlene's sense of humour was just brilliant. Our group, I thought Kevin and Charlene had known each other forever, but that was the first day they met on that Saturday, and just they were great. Our whole group, the sense of humour was just, we laughed so much. Hilarious. Good combination of personalities.
Well, that was two of the there were two elements that I was really I wanted to leave. In the promo, I wanted to leave for the series, and one is the group.
Yes.
And one is the laughter.
Yes.
Because it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
And it lifts the spirit.
That's right.
That's all part of it.
Yeah, that's right. It's that energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I remember you saying before you went in was you were going to take very close note on how they put thoughts into your head.
Yeah.
What is your response to that now?
Well, they do guide you, and I do, there is a certain level of guidance, and certainly the group that I was with, a lot of them are hardcore believers. A lot of them are, they're all from that new age sort of field. Fortunately, my roommate, Kira, she's actually a production student, and she's sort of more on the skeptical side. So we were actually very similar in our whole approach to it. We didn't know what to expect. We certainly weren't, hadn't experienced out of body or anything like that. And nor did we throughout the program. It wasn't about that at all. Although she felt her hand fly away yesterday. She'd had it going like this, and then yesterday she felt it go zoom. That was hilarious.